I was hiking with John on the trail next to the road. He and I do this all the time during the weekends. It's just cool to walk and see the cars pass by. Not only that, but we get to enjoy the view of the old station in the town of Johnson. It was shut down 5 years ago for safety hazards, and the station was the town's biggest business. Because of this, the town's economy crumbled. It's still around, but nobody lives there anymore. It still seems unsettling though. I snapped back to reality with John next to me. "Pete, you were staring into space there," John said. I dismissed it with a wave saying it's fine. I was just thinking. Okay, but it didn't seem like that. We continued to hike down the road trail until we reached a fork in the road. From there, we continued on until we reached Johnson's borders. Should we keep going? I heard about something in the station, probably an old valuable piece of metal somewhere. Sure thing. We still have some hours to go before heading back. We headed to the station. Our surroundings had rusted metal of some cars and old paint peeling of the walls of bindlings as we walked. When we reached the station, it was just as bad as the other structures. I saw something on one of the front benches. I picked it up. It was an old journal with its cover mostly beat up. The title read Common Sense. Looking at it, it seemed as if it was containing something important. We started hiking back to our houses. I sat on my bed and looked at the journal. Having nothing else to do, I started reading it and turned to the first page. My first operation on the train was mostly good. The only setback was that one of the logs fell off. The workers say that always happens. It doesn't matter really. I made about $100 that day. Looking forward to tomorrow. When I finished reading, I decided to go to bed. It was Monday, and I had to go to work today. I went downstairs and had breakfast before going. At work, I work at the local King Soopers as one of my jobs. I asked about the journal I had with me. My boss, Herbert, came over and studied it. "Young man, you keep this with you. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling it's important." So everybody who lays eyes upon it thinks it's important. I will have to look at it deeper later. I ate my dinner and sat on the couch. I still had the journal with me, so I decided to read it again. About 7 more days until Christmas. Good. I need the break. I have been seeing things as of lately, such the shadow of the former driver. It seems to turn and disappear whenever I get close to it. It may be just my eyes, though. I woke up. Today was a day off for me. I didn't have much else to do, so I decided to go on another hike with John. John and I met at the borders of Johnson again. I told him about the journal, and he seemed concerned. December 28, 2016, the train is after me. I swear, it always causes a disturbance to the workers and to me. I must be dealt with. It must be dealt. The rest of the pages were torn out. John and I looked up at each other. So that was what caused the shutdown. Before we could say anything, we heard a noise coming from the station. We both ran there as fast as we could. When we arrived, there was the train. It was made of rusted metal and had no driver. Even the wheels lost its gray color, and there was an endless line of box and hopper cars. Wait, there was a driver, and it looked a lot like the shadow of the former driver.